class here. Got Uncle Rob with us. Got Auntie Kiele hiding. We have a mystery guest. So, oh, there we go. Going. Cool. Perfect. All right. So, back this up just a little bit. Uh-oh. All right. I know it's looking all crazy. I know. Hopefully it's pretty good. We're gonna go with it. Buffering.
We have so many people watching.
I'm buffering.
Yes.
That's what working out is. It's buffering. Going from dank Lincoln to skank banking. That's what it is. So yeah, welcome to the class. Kelly, you want to get the music going for us? Or?
Sure.
Yeah. So while Kelly's getting music set up on our end, did you set up to the speaker? Does it work? We so remember you do need some sort of straps like a jiu-jitsu belt, forearm forklift, like a large towel will work, and then this thing keeps glitching. Is that you? What's going on? Is it?
Yeah.
Buffering in and out. All right. So, man, hopefully this continues to work. So it looks like it's going in and out on our end. So let me know if it is or not on your guys' end, and we can see if we need to fix something or start over maybe. So cool. Well, we got 8 people joining us so far. So how does it look on your end? Can you check it out and see?
That's actually now.
So yeah, I just want to make sure the stream's good. I might restart it. Is it working?
It's a little glitchy.
It's okay. Now it's looking good. All right, it's looking good. Sorry, guys. Just want to make sure that this is looking good before we lose it. So, all right. So again, you're gonna need a strap, and the 3 things you want to keep in mind: if it hurts, don't do it. Find some way to make it not hurt, or just skip the movement or exercise or whatever. Second thing, focus on your posture. So good pressure through the feet, hips. You want to feel it in the glutes, not in the low back, and make sure you got your shoulders pulled back and down. Just think about a nice tall spine, and then also your breathing. You want to breathe nice and deep, maintain good focused, calm breathing, even when you get in uncomfortable positions or you get into high tension stuff when we're doing the isometric. So as long as you follow those 3 things, then everything will be awesome. So let's get going. So we're going to start with some mobility stuff. I'm going to lace your fingers behind back. We're going to drive the knuckles down the floor. We're going to do a few head nods here. Open up the chest. All right, then you look over your shoulders. All right, then we're going to do ear to shoulder. So you're going to pull your ear to your shoulder on each side, trying to keep your nose centered. All right, then we're going to do the diagonal again. So look down at your armpit, and then look up at the ceiling over the opposite shoulder, and then down at the armpit, and up at the ceiling over the opposite shoulder. So drawing this diagonal. Nose. All right. right, so we're gonna do our shoulder circle. So get the shoulder blades going in a big circle around the rib cage. All right, we're gonna go the other direction. So again, get those shoulder blades going. All right, now we're gonna draw a big X in front of us. So you wanna lead with the thumb. So the thumb is turning and rotating. Rotation through the hand, the elbow, and the shoulder. All right, we're gonna go the other direction. So you're gonna do low to high, leading with the pinky. So the double karate chop.
Say welcome to the Riding for a Long Time.
I don't know if I did. It's on the title though. It was really kind of an inelegant start to the whole thing. We were trying to figure out if we had technical difficulties. You hate to just get rolling and think you got a masterpiece on your hands and it's just glitching and not even working.
It's still active, a little hurt to do. You see it?
Yeah. It seemed to look all right on the live stream, so. All right, we're gonna go the other direction. So, low to high, again, leading with the pinky. Double karate chop. All right, so we're gonna do our elbow circle. So you want to reach long, get as much length between your fingers as you can. Then you're gonna come in and then push your hand under your armpits and then back to that length between the fingers. So you want to keep the elbows up away from the floor. All right, now we're gonna go the other direction. So you turn the palms back, come under the armpits, then open it up. Again, looking for that length between the fingertips, keeping those elbows up. All right, so now you're gonna do our wrist circles. So palms pressed together. You're gonna get the wrist circling. Go the other direction. All right, we're gonna lace the fingers the other way. So the other thumb's on top. And we're gonna do the same thing, palms pressed together. Circling the wrists. Let's go the other direction. This is Taylor Swift. This is Taylor Swift. You're working out to Taylor Swift, buddy.
I took it off the shuffle.
First for everything.
Yeah, no, it's all right. See, I still feel confident in my manhood. So.
Hopefully this is a bad baby next.
Flip flops. I haven't heard that one in a while. All right, let's do our hula hoop circle. So hands on the hips. You're gonna pull the elbows back like you're trying to touch them behind you. You're gonna get the hips going in a circle. Remember, stay balanced on your feet as best you can. You're gonna have some weight shifts, but you don't want anything just peeling up off the floor. All right, let's go the other direction. All right, so now we're going to do our knee circles. So bring the feet in just a little bit. Hands on top of the knees, not the kneecaps. We bring the knees in together, push them forward. and out. So we got this circle going. Dude, it trips me out when it like glitches like that. You know, it's like a look back in time. I'm like, it's kept up, and all of a sudden it'll glitch back like where I was doing the last thing.
That's how it's gonna look once you find out we're in the Matrix. It's all simulation anyways.
All right, let's go the other direction. So they come in and back and around. We still got people watching, and nobody's made a comment. This is unwatchable. So I'm just gonna go with it.
Maybe make it more watchable.
All right, check that out. So we're gonna stand on one foot. You're gonna draw a big circle with your big toe. All right, let's go the other direction. All right, let's do the other side. You're like pre-warming your belt over there, mystery guest. Let's go the other direction. I like it when mystery guest can be anyone. Maybe fucking Donald Trump for all people know.
We just lost all of them
You're assuming that
Donald Trump needs mobility too. He doesn't work out, right? He's got that theory that you only have so much energy to expend, and working out expends that energy, so you're gonna die sooner. You've heard this, right?
That's why he takes the Canadian Adderall.
Yeah, that's it. All right, where are we at here? Oh, that's right. Let's do our the hip opener. So you're gonna grab your knee. Oh, I get my balance there. Grab your knee and pull it into your chest. Take a deep breath. You're gonna open up the knee out to the side, reaching out to the side. Again, deep breath. You're gonna grab your foot. You can either do a quad stretch, or if you can, you lean forward and flying warrior 8. Again, nice deep breath.
It's about hopping out over there, Mr. Guest.
All right, take that out. Let's do the other side. So you're gonna grab your knee, pull it into your chest, nice and tall on the plant leg. Deep breath. Then you're gonna grab and open up. Then you're gonna grab the quad stretch. Right, none of that. That was less than graceful, but we made it. Good work, mystery guest. I know these jiu-jitsu mats make it a little tougher to balance for sure. All right, let's do our hip hinge. So you're gonna put the hands behind your head. I'm gonna pretend there's a button on the wall behind me. I'm gonna push my butt back like I'm trying to push that button. And then when I can't push the butt back anymore, I reach the fingers long, trying to get as much length between my fingertips and my butt as I can. And then I push through my strong feet, bring my butt back over my feet. So hands come down, push the butt back, reach long, and stand tall. Hands down, butt back, reach long, stand tall. More. Remember to breathe. Nice deep breaths. Nice, one more. All right, shake that out. Okay, so we're gonna do our squat. So you're gonna reach down, touch the inside of your big toe knuckles, keeping your heels on the ground, your elbows locked out, pull yourself down. And then we're gonna bring our hands up behind our head. We're gonna reach long, and we're gonna stand tall. So down, butt down, hands up, reach long, stand tall. Down, put your butt to your heels, keeping your heels on the ground. Hands up, reach long, stand tall, couple more. Butt down, hands up, reach long, stand tall. All right, on this last one, come down and hang out for a second. Just enjoy the bottom of your squat. Open up the hands. A few head rolls. Wow. Nice deep breaths.
Maybe 30, 20, 10.
What?
30, 20, 10.
Yes. Okay, so driving through your strong feet, squeezing those glutes. You're gonna stand up nice and tall. Nice. Okay, now we're going to do our windmill motion, the cactus twist. So feet hip width apart. You're gonna step the right foot forward. So it's just in front of the other foot. You bring it across, you wouldn't clip the toe. At least that far forward, still hip width apart. I'll bring my hands up to this cactus pose. I got to keep everything, my hips, my toes, my eyes pointed forward. So I'm going to turn my chest to the left. And as I do that, I got to turn my hips to the right. I have to counter rotate my hips to the right as I turn my chest to the left. And then I push my butt back. And then I push my butt over my feet. And then I unwind. So again, I turn until I feel my hips starting to give. And then I push my butt back, open it up, and then I push my butt over my feet, and I unwind. Nice. And if you're doing this right, you should feel this back leg get heavy as you come down, and then drive through that leg to come up. So keep the weight off the front leg. Weight goes to the back leg, drive through the back leg, and untwist. Good. All right, let's do our other side. So we get set up. Now we're going to turn the hips to the left, and our chest goes to the right. And when the hips want to turn too, you push the hips back, and then up, and unwind. So turn the chest, hips go back, up, and unwind. Remember, as you turn, the rear foot loads, rear foot gets heavy, and then I drive through that rear foot to come up tall. A couple more. Nice. More. Nice. Good one. All right, I'm going to finish out with one more just for fun. This is our ballerina one. The politically incorrect ballerina is what we'll call it. Toe up, legs up in front, and you're going to bring it out to the side. And then it's going to come behind you as the toe turns to the ground, and we end in this nice long position. So toes up, bring the leg around, toe turns to the ground, and then back up. So I'm trying to keep the toe pointed to the ceiling, and then right about halfway around, it turns to the ground. As I get long, looking for length between my heel and my head. All right, let's do the other side. So foot comes up, bring it around, back up. So keeping the leg up, the toe pointed up, the toe starts to turn to the ground, and then nice and long. And we're trying to keep the leg parallel with the ground the whole time. One more. Oh man, this side's way harder. Woo. All right. Good job. So get a drink if you need it. We're gonna do our isometrics here. Okay. I'm looking over there. Still doing good. Yeah, man. Still got people watching. Excellent. I've never had that live thing. Tell me how many people are watching before. So it's the first time I've seen. We got people watching. So maybe it's a possibility. All right. So we're gonna do our ramping isometrics. Again, if this is your first time doing it, we're gonna get set in a position with the belt. We're gonna apply tension, pressure into the belt. We're gonna look at 50% effort, just setting posture and breathing. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna ramp the tension up to 80% for 20 seconds. Again, trying to maintain that posture and breathing under harder effort. And then finally, we're gonna have 10 seconds at 100%. And again, maintaining good breathing and good posture at these super high tension levels. That's what we're looking for. So we're gonna start out with the back of the neck. We're gonna get the posterior chain here warmed up and ready to go. So you're gonna get set in this kneeling position. I'm gonna take the belt or strap or whatever you have. It's gonna go around the back of the head like this. I'm looking for my elbows to have a 90-degree bend here. And I wanna try to keep my elbows under my wrist. I don't want them flaring out like this. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a tricep extension, and I'm gonna pull my head back to resist that. I wanna make sure I got my shoulders pulled down and back, and I wanna be connecting everything from my tailbone, my glutes, all the way up through this posterior chain. Got the shoulders nice and strong, so all of this is supporting the neck. So you should be really feeling it all the way down into your tailbone. So if we're set, you ready there? All right, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and turn that up a little bit so we can hear the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we got 50%. So right now this should be easy. So I want you to focus on breathing nice and deep. Nice tall posture, squeezing those glutes. Whole back side locked in to support the neck right here. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I'm going to ramp it up to 80% effort. So it's getting a little hard here. Just got to make sure you're breathing deep. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, whatever you got left. Nice deep breaths. 3, 2, 1, done. Nice. Yeah, if you do that one right, you should feel a little taller when you're done with it. So, all right, let's do our press. And so we're gonna stay on our knees here. We're gonna get set in this shoulder press position. So if you need to sit down, if your strap isn't long enough, and so you need to sit in like an L sit to get there, you can do that as well. If you can, go into the kneeling position, just helps get the hips a little more into it. And you want to get as close as you can to having your elbows at a 90-degree bend. So we're looking for somewhere around this position here. So just as close as you can get. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive our knuckles to the ceiling. Make sure you don't let the wrists get broke back. That's not what we're looking for. Knuckles to the ceiling, and keep the elbows under your wrist. So think about this is a rocket, this is the booster, this is the top, and we're trying to fire that rocket to the ceiling. So, you ready? All right, let's get set. Drive your knees into the ground, squeeze those glutes, nice and tall. 1, go. All right, 50% effort. Pushing into the belt. Make sure you keep it nice and strong through the wrists. Deep breaths. Should not be feeling this in the neck. Make sure you got your shoulders pushed down away from your ears. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 80% effort. Should be getting hard. Nice deep breaths. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, try and break that belt. Maintaining Pay attention and breathing.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Nice. Good work. Good work. All right, let's do our squash. Do a squat. So we're gonna do our Zerker squat because I like it. So you're gonna stand on your belt strap. You want to tie, double knot, like somewhere halfway between your hips and your knees. What we're looking for is a spot where I get my elbows in the loop. I'm gonna pull my butt to my heels into this low squat position, and I'm close to this like bottom of a goblet squat. So this right here is a little loose for me. Again, you may need to be higher than this, right? You may need to just even hold like a bodyweight squat here. That's fine. But what we're looking to do is I want to keep my forearms and my chest close together. I don't want to let this space open up. That's bad posture. And I want to keep my hips under my shoulders. And I'm thinking about driving straight up from this position, keeping those forearms into the chest. So, you ready? And again, you may find just holding the bottom of a bodyweight squat for a minute is where you're at. That's fine.
3, 2, 1. Go.
If I said isometrics would cure coronavirus, I would sell more programs.
There may be some legal implications to that, so you might want to hold off.
All right.
Check with your attorney first.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Go.
All right, 80% effort. Trying to drive up, the belt stopping you.
Three, 2, 1. Go.
Trying to break that belt.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Right.
I have a caveat that says these statements have not been verified by the.
These are not FDA approved statements.
Still not sure that covered.
No. Well, the tactic is you make so much money with your outrageous claim that after they shut you down and fine you, you still have enough for a small island somewhere. Yeah. That's the supplement game. They make outrageous, stupid claims all the time. They get sued to oblivion. And then they come out with money and start another company and do it again. Anyways, what are we going to do next? Let's do our squat. Row, you think? Sure. Let's do the row. Let's do row. So we're going to get set. In this position here, try to keep the feet hip width apart. If they pull together, okay, but try to keep them apart. And I want to pull my elbows. I'm thinking about pulling my chest and my toes, and my elbows behind me. And so it's this push-pull action that I'm looking for. And again, nice tall spine, deep breaths. I'm driving the elbows behind me as I'm keeping the chest pulled forward. So you ready?
Three, 2, 1. Go.
All right. 50% tension into that belt.
Three, 2, 1. Go.
All right, 80%. Should not be feeling this in the neck. On this in that upper back.
Three, 2, 1. Go.
Break that belt.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Nice. Ah, that's right, baby. Gun show. All right. Let's do our, butterfly crunch. Front anterior chain. So you're gonna get set in this butterfly stretch position. You're gonna lean back. My visual is I'm trying to curl my tailbone up, curl my head up, trying to close this space. I'm gonna use my palms against my forehead to stop my forehead and just short of the end range of motion. And so then I'm trying to pull myself up as the palms are resisting. So that's where I'm gonna get my 50, 80, 100. You may just find holding it is where you're at. So let's do it.
Three, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 80%. Driving your forehead into your palms.
Three, 2, 1, go.
What you got left?
3, 2, 1, done.
Whew, nice. Yes, that's good. All right, let's do our bridge. Get that one going. So you can get your belt and your strap. We're in the middle of your feet here. Feet are going to be hip width apart. I'm going to pull my heels in as close to my butt as I can. Then I keep them pulled in close as I drop my feet to the floor. If I get in a good bridge position, I'm going to take the belt. I'm going to tie it around my hips. That's where I fold. So not up on the quads here, down here on your hips. I'm going to do a double knot. And then I'm going to curl my heels into my butt while I squeeze my glutes to come up. So it's curl with the squeeze that I'm looking for. And if the belt is in the right spot, it'll stop you short of lockout. And if you're curling your heels in while you're doing this, you won't feel like your feet are slipping out and the belt's trying to come under your feet. So you got to connect the heels curling in with the glutes squeezing to drive the hips up. All right, you ready there, Keelan?
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, squeeze those glutes, curling the heels into the butt. 50% tension in the glutes. You should not be feeling this in the low back of the quads. It should be glutes and hamstrings.
Three, 2, 1, go.
All right, 80% effort in breaking that belt.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Squeeze those glutes, whatever you got left.
3, 2, 1, done.
Woo! Nice. Good stuff. All right. Let's do our leverage hold. So you're going to get up on your knees. We're going to hold the belt front of us like we're doing a front raise. Okay, so thumbs to the ceiling, driving the hands up. So I want to keep those shoulders down away from my ears, nice and tall, so no leaning back while we're doing this. Just driving the hands up, nice and strong through the core. Ready? All right, focus on nice deep breaths. Good breathing will reinforce good posture.
3, 1, go.
All right, let's go. 50% effort. Nice deep breaths, driving your knees into the ground.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, 80%.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, try to break that belt. Shoulders down away from the ears.
3, 2, 1, done.
Woo. Nice. Okay. We got hip flexors in the deadlift left, huh? All right, let's see the deadlift. Get that one done and going. All right, so we're gonna get the belt, stand on the belt about hip width apart. I want to push the butt back, let my chest come down towards the ground. I can't push the butt back anymore. That's as low as I go. Wrap the hands. And then again, the visual is I'm driving my butt over my feet. If I think about standing up, I'm going to use my low back and like this. It's not what I want. So don't worry about your shoulders. Worry about squeezing the glutes and think about driving the hips forward. So, all right, let's get set.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 50% effort. Think about pulling your hands to your chest and your chest to your hands. You don't want that space between your hands and your chest to get any bigger. Try and keep it as tight as you can.
Three, 2, 1, go.
All right, driving through the feet, squeezing the glutes, 80% effort.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, break that belt.
3, 2, 1, done.
Woo. All right, good work, everybody. Okay, we'll finish off with the hip flexor. So, gonna get on our backs, like so, feet hip width apart. I'm gonna pick one knee up, looking to get to the 90-degree point. With this knee locked out, and then I'm squeezing this glute. I'm trying to make this leg long. I'm pushing the heel away from you and creating some pressure into the ground with it. So it's away and then pressure into the ground. You should feel your glute on this side getting tight to help create that motion. And so it's that drive with this hip and then pulling this knee into the palm. So I'm connecting the hip flexion with the hip extension. So that's where we're getting our ramping iso from. So get set.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 50%. Nice deep breaths. Just getting the tension where you want to feel it.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 80%.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 100%.
3, 2, 1, done.
Woo. All right. Okay, we gotta do the other side. So, set.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 50%. Nice deep breaths.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 80%.
3, 2, 1, go.
You got left.
3, 2, 1, done.
Woo. Nice. Okay. Shake that out. That's it for the isos. Do a little stretching mobility here. Finish out. All right. So start child's pose here. Sit back on the heels. Looking for some length between the fingers and the butt. Keeping the butt sitting back while I'm reaching the fingers long. Letting the head and the chest get heavy, sink towards the floor. Take a few deep breaths here. All right, let's walk our hands over to the left, keeping your butt sitting on the heels. You're going to open up the right side, feel a stretch on that right side, and use your breath. Deep breath into that right side. All right, we're going to walk the hands over to the right. Same thing, keeping the butt sitting back, so you're opening up the left side. Some deep breaths into that left side. All right, bring the hands back to the center. We're going to do a spiral wave. So you're going to pull yourself up to this camel position. When I'm arching the back up to the ceiling, I'm going to keep pulling myself through. Starting with the low back, rolling each vertebrae one at a time, pulling the chest through, looking up to the ceiling. And then we reverse it. Duck the head and roll back through this camel position. Back to your child's pose. We'll roll through this a few times. Nice. All right, so coming up, all fours, hands and knees here. Stretch out the wrists. So we're going to turn the fingers so they're facing towards us. Set in this position here. We'll do a few cat camels here. So
Push the back to the ceiling and then pull the chest to the floor. And use your head to help as well.
Lock the door. Get up here in the lizard pose.
All right, so coming out of that, shaking that out. I'm gonna turn the fingers so they're facing away. And we're gonna do some circles with the elbows. Make sure you keep the pad of the pointer finger pressed into the ground. Let that pad press up. Just do as good circles as you can while keeping some pressure. Do that as well. Let's go the other direction. All right, shaking that out. We'll turn the fingers so they're facing out. So the seal pose here. Just kind of rocking back and forth a little bit. All right, shaking that out. So we're gonna do our lizard pose series. So you're gonna bring your right foot forward, bringing your right hand, walking the left knee back. A nice long spine, couple deep breaths here. All right, so from here we're gonna sit back, a little bit of a hamstring stretch, and then we pull ourselves forward into that lizard pose. Just gonna go back and forth a few times. Forward. Nice, one more time. Pull yourself back. And then forward. Nice, so from here we do our up down. So you come down to the outside elbow, and then the inside elbow, and then the inside hand, outside hand, and then lead with the elbow, so push the ceiling first, and then the hand comes up and we reverse it. So outside, inside, inside, outside, open up, and back down, outside, inside, inside, outside, back down. Nice, couple more, outside, inside, inside, outside. All right, last one here. We're gonna come down. We're gonna hang out for a second. Just a couple deep breaths here. All right, so we're gonna come up out of this. Hands gonna come up. This time we're gonna reach back and grab our foot. And so I want to push my hips to the mat. And then if I can turn my chest and pull the heel in a little bit more. But keep those hips pushed to the mat. All right, I'm gonna sit back and do a hamstring stretch, so keeping the ribs on top of the quad, and a little space to open up there. All right, so shaking that out, sit back, pull yourself forward, bring the left leg with you, and this left side. So just a couple deep breaths. Get set. All right, so we're gonna sit back, and then forward, and back.
and forward. Nice, we go up, down. So outside elbow, inside hand, outside hand, and then up to the ceiling, back down. Outside, inside, inside, outside, and up, down, outside, inside, inside, outside, and back down, one more here, inside, outside. All right, we're gonna come down one more time, we're gonna hang out, couple deep breaths down here. All right, so we come up out of this, reach up, reach back, grab your foot, hips to the floor, and then worry about the chest and pulling the foot in if you can. All right, sitting back, feeling the chest and top of the quad. Right, shaking that out. We're going to our frog here. So you're going to spread the knees apart as far as you can in this position here. You want your toes pointed out to the side, not behind you. We're going to start by pulling our butt back and then releasing. So just doing some hip tries here, back and forth. All right, let's do some circles with the hips. Let's go the other direction. All right, let's come down to the elbows. Same thing, doing hip fries first. All right, do some circles. Let's go the other direction. All right, so we're going to do our foot lift. So you're going to put pressure into the ground, then use pressure through the ground to create leverage to lift your foot. If you're doing this right, you're going to feel this in your glute a lot. All right, let's do the other side. Pressure into the ground, using that pressure to create leverage. All right, so now we're going to come up, spread one leg out to the side. So we're in the single leg frog position. You got the knee lined up with the foot roughly. Then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do our hip fries, pulling the hips back. Let's do some circles. Let's go the other direction. All right, so we're gonna lift the toes so they face the ceiling and then point the toes back down towards the ground. Okay, so keeping the toes up. We're gonna sit back. This is a modified hurdler stretch. Just gonna find where you're at, stand tall as where you're at. Reach over and grab the foot, that's good. All right, so we're gonna come into our pigeon pose. We're gonna frame the back of the ankle in front of the knee. So keep them lined up with each other. Try and keep the foot from sneaking in too much. We're gonna get in this pigeon pose, nice tall pigeon. All right, bring both hands in front. If you can, come down to your elbows, breathe down to your forehead. Take a couple deep breaths here. All right, from here, we're going to push back into our child's pose, but this leg is going to come across. So we're going to cross our leg like this. Sit back into this little fancy child's pose. All right, so coming out of that, we're going to straighten out the other leg. We should be in the single leg frog on this other side here. So we're going to do the same thing, doing the hip fries. All right, circles.
Will Facebook take you down for copyright infringement so there's music in the background?
I don't know. Let's go the other direction.
They haven't yet, right?
This is only our second time playing music. First couple times we didn't do music. I feel like a psycho. All right, we do our toe lift. So lifting the toes to the ceiling and back down to the mat. All right, toes stay facing up, sitting back into this modified hurdler stretch. Again, wherever you're at with it. All right, we're gonna come into our pigeon pose. So you're bending that front leg, framing the back of the ankle, front of the knee. Nice small pigeon. All right, so we're gonna come down to the ground again. Just come down your elbows. You put your forehead on your hands, the floor, wherever you're at. All right, so we're gonna push back into the cross-legged child's pose. All right, coming out of that. So, I'm gonna sit in the shin box position here real quick. Just get nice and tall. First thing you're gonna do is we're gonna put the hand behind us. I'm gonna drive through the hand and push the hips up to the ceiling. And I wanna reach my hand back behind me. And then I come back down, pulling the elbow in. So the hips come up. Driving the hand back. Oh, back down, a couple more. Drive it up. And back. Drive it up. Oh, back. One more. Okay, so now we're going to bring the hand out to the side.
And this knee's gonna open up, and I'm gonna use this arm to kind of open up the stretch a little more, and it comes back down to the ground. So, open up, back down, up, back down, up. One more. Okay, so from here, you're gonna just windshield wiper your legs side to side. Remember which side you just did. When I say stop, you want to stop on the other side. If you end up doing the same side twice, maybe that's the universe telling you you need more work on that side. So, or maybe you're just stupid. Can't tell your left from your right. It's telling you something. All right, so we're back in our shin box, but we've got the other leg in front of us. So hand goes behind, and so we're gonna push the hips up and reach them back, and back down, and up, back down, and up, and back down. A couple more, up, and back down. One more, up. And back down. Okay, hand comes out to the side. And now we're going to open the back leg up and back down. All right, so we're going to get set here in our down dog position. So all fours, hands, and knees. We're going to come up to down dogs. Cycle the heels to the ground. If you're pressing one heel to the ground and then the other one back, alternate. All right, so come out of this. We're going to do some bear squats or jumps. So the squats, you bring your heels to your butt, and then you straighten your legs back out. If you want to do the jumps, you bring your heels to your butt, and you come up, you kick yourself in the butt a little bit at the top. All right, you're going to bring your hands one palm length in. Again, either the squat or the jump. All right, do one more palm length. And again, squat, jump. All right, let's walk the feet up. Hands are outside the feet, and we do our bootstrappers to finish out. So again, dropping the heels to the butt, coming up on the toes, and straighten the legs out. Keeping the hands on the ground as best you can. All right, coming out of that. All right, that's it. Appreciate you guys joining us again, and I guess we'll be doing it again next week. So thank you guys, and talk to everybody later.
Yes, we got it.